No ball.
After two breaking, we're going to get something right in the middle of this strike zone. Turn that baby loose.
The 1-2. Yes.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was complete. Looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end.
Solo shot to right center. As the AL strikes first, it's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control. Just needed one more out to get out of the inning. Came up with a plan.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. It's a lead for the American League, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And that one stayed too low apparently. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more. Hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up. Hits on well-executed pitches. Batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the American League 1 and the National League 0.
Leading off for the American
Stepping
League.
in, Gary Sanchez. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Strasburg comes set. 1-0 on its way. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Count is 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Back to the top of the order now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. The pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by Murphy. In time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Popped him up. Sanchez. To his right. 1 down. The at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 1-1. And he misses. 2-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The count now at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line drive to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Man at second here with 2 away, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Hit hard on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Strasburg comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Here's Nolan Arenado, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. 1-1 the count.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you. Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
And now Bryce Harper. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. A ball and a strike now. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Slow bouncer to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The American Leaguers on top, 1-0. Back with Parker Rosen, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Away miss, a tick behind fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and
a little tapper. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackmon on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Number 4.
Here's George Springer. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Strasburg on 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. On the move. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there. This is called in for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 1 after no balls and a strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Daniel Murphy.
Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the National. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of a great slider that time.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Strasburg comes set. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Ready. For another shot now, Mookie Betts. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Hard hit ball to second. Murphy has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center fielder, number 27.
So a runner at third. 2 men are out. And standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustment.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrated pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first is another. Strange strategy. I don't quite get it.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
And he fouls this one off. Trout on second. Judge on at first with 2 down. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Posey gathers it, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. NL down in order. Here's Carlos Correa now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Comes set, and the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So he sets him down swinging. Carlos Correa goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Ready for another chance? George Springer. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Blackman. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the American. Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Judge looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Digging in to try it again. Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Betts has a read on it. 1 down. Here's Corey Seager. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty break.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But hit hard towards center. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Judge is on his horse. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left.
Leading off for the American League, cutcreator6's. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the National League, number 71, Wade Davis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Ready with the 0-2. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Popped him up. Arenado over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
The 0-2 home. Bouncer up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the... cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And he'll get in there safely. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield, scores it. Then who knows what kind of run.
And he has come through, as this ought to be enough to get him the lead. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead. Here's Nolan Arenado.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game. After being down by 1, D-Row, that base hit drives in 2. That's a huge...
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Stanton.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Bryce Harper waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And now Bryce Harper. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the leg.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 8 full. The NL leads it 4-2. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like that.
Now pitching for the National League, number 46, Corey Knebel.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Popped him up. Posey waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Bare-handed pickup. It's late. He's safe. That was a wonderful play, but he was unable to turn it into an out, and that brings the potential tying run to the plate now. First delivery to him on the way. Started that swing a bit too early. The win here would go to Wade Davis if things stay as they are. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
4-2 the final score tonight. The National League All-Stars came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Wade Davis takes home the win. Chris Sale takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious National League All-Stars. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The National League now claims home field advantage for this fall's World Series. Final line for the American League. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Wade Davis. Loss goes to Chris Sale. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. Will battle head-to-head. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Hitting first, representing the Texas Rangers, number 19, Jurickson Profar. Let's see what he can do. Two minutes remaining. One minute remaining. Seconds left. That ends the round. A disappointing effort that time as he's unable to hit any home runs. He started. Two minutes remaining. 1 minute remaining. Seconds left. No time remaining. That will do it. A disappointing effort that time as he's unable to hit any home runs. Park. Two hitters will go head-to-head in a winner-take-all matchup. Each contestant will have 4 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. If a contestant hits 2 home runs, 440. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Hitting first in this championship round, number 44, Anthony Rizzo. The clock has officially started. right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Hitting first in this championship round, number 44, Anthony Rizzo. Home Run Derby at Nationals Park. Two hitters will go head-to-head in a winner-take-all matchup. Each contestant will have 2 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. If a contestant hits 2 home runs 440 feet or further, they will earn an additional 30 seconds of bonus time. The player who hits the most home runs will be crowned champion. If there is a tie at the end of any round, the 2 contestants will enter a 90-second swing-off. If there is still a tie, the hitters will enter a 3-swing sudden death swing-off until one man advances. Now that the rules are clear, it's time for the Home Run Derby. Hitting first in this championship round, number 44, Anthony Rizzo. That one's out of here and into the second deck. Another home run. Seconds left. 4 home runs now. That one is gone. He has earned bonus time. That ends the round. He finishes with 5 home runs. And you'll have to wait and see if that holds up. And now, the challenger in this championship round, Kyle Schwarber. Let's start the clock. A majestic home run. See you later. That one's in the bullpen. A hat trick. 3 in a row. One minute remaining. And that one's gone into the second inning. It's gone. He has earned an additional bonus time. 30 seconds left. And that is going to clinch it. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Kyle Schwarber. Two hitters will go head-to-head in a winner-take-all matchup. Each contestant will have 2 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. If a contestant hits 2 home runs 440 feet or further, they will earn an additional 30 seconds. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Hitting first in this championship round, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton. 30 seconds left. There it is, his third home run. Out of here. That's his fourth home run. That's number 5. That ends the round. He finishes with 5 home runs. And we'll have to wait and see if that's enough. And now, the challenger in this championship round, representing your Washington Nationals, number 34, Bryce Harper. Gone. That's his first home run. And that one's gone. Into the second deck. That one's out of here and into the second deck. A very long home run. 1 minute remaining. Another home run. And that is going to clinch it. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Bryce Harper. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Hitting first in this championship round, number 27, Mike Trout. seconds left. Four home runs now. Another home run. Time's up. So that will do it. He finishes with 5 home runs. And he'll have to wait and see if that's enough. And now, a challenger in this championship round, Aaron Sharp. The clock has officially started. And that one's gone into the second deck. That one is gone. His second home run. A long home run. His third in a row. One minute remaining. Seconds left. That's number 5. That ends the round. He finishes with 5 home runs. That puts him into a tie with his challenger. So we will have a 90-second tiebreaker round. The tiebreaker has begun. 90 seconds and counting. let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Hitting first in this championship round, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton. The clock has started in the championship round. A very long home run. Seconds left. Another home run. It's gone. He has earned an additional bonus time. That's gone! All the way out to the concourse. That ends the round. He finishes with 5 home runs. And he'll have to wait and see if that holds up. And now, the challenger in this championship round, number 44, Anthony Rizzo. And that one's gone into the second deck. That one is gone. His second home run. That's number 3. No time remaining. That will do it. He finishes with 3 home runs. That's not quite enough. He has been eliminated from the competition. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Giancarlo Stanton.